Okay, here we are on our decompression walk. He did great. He had a lot of fun. It was super cute. There are a lot of dogs barking in people's backyards, and he initially seems pretty unfazed by it, but you'll notice that it starts to kind of get him worked up. We can't hear it in the video, but you'll see right here in a second, he looks over to where the sound is coming from, and he actually comes back into me. So since we were on a decompression walk, I decided to see if we could kind of work through it. When he came back into me, I did, good boy. And there was a few times after this that I did go ahead and treat him for it. But he was doing fairly good, sniffing and wandering. And I decided to give him the chance to work through kind of that stress on his own. Obviously, if I thought he was going to react, or if maybe the triggers were visual and a little more intense, I would have gone into that engage, disengage work. But I decided to kind of let it play out, and it ended up working out fine. The dogs did not stop barking, but, his ears kind of went back down, and he kind of got a little looser and started sniffing and just wandering again. So he did really well, and I was glad that we kind of had a very low intensity trigger for him to work through kind of on his own. And he did really, really well. Okay, Sal was doing great on our decompression walk, and I decided to throw in a little bit of behavior work. So here I go ahead and work on his recall by recalling him with just his name.
Yes!
He did great. And then once he got into me, I asked for a few other behaviors, some sits and downs. And then at home, I have dabbled in working on a stay. But since we do place work and a lot of other things, the only time I've ever worked on it is if we're just trying to come up with some things to get his mind working, nothing really serious. I have introduced the word stay, so we kind of worked on that here. At home, I can walk about 4 steps back. But here, since we're out and there's a lot of distractions, I went ahead and just kept it to a half a step or a rock backwards. And he does pretty great. But that was just a little bit of mind work, brain work while we're on our long line. And
yes, good job. All done. Good job.
Hurried off and enjoy the rest of our walk. Easy, easy. Good job. Let's go this way. Okay, so we did end up running into those 2 dogs, but I noticed after checking my camera reel that I got 0 of it on video. But I know we talked about it when you were here, and we kind of saying this is the only part I got on. That's it. He saw them, and he looked right back at me, and then I proceed to walk straight off camera and get absolutely none of it. So, oh well, he did a good job. Me, not so much.